Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and today we're going to do a get ready with me to go to a party. So the party is during the day, so I've just done my skincare off camera, and because it's during the day I am wearing an SPF, and I've chosen this product, which is the Dior Dreamskin cushion as well, because it is a great base product which also provides SPF 50 as well. I love to layer that right on top of the SPF that I already have on. My complaint with this is that the sponge that comes with it is really stiff and not so nice for blending, so I always prefer to use my own sponge. And I'm just adding that to areas of redness, mostly in the center of the face, and I do go over the eyes a bit right there. I like to blend the edges with my fingers. After that comes concealer. Now this is an amazing concealer. This is the Armani Luminous Silk Concealer, followed by the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Now I really like to mix these two together, just a single dot of each. I got this idea from makeup artist Max Made on Instagram. I'll write that right there in the bottom corner there. But I find that just a little bit goes a long way with this, especially for me. I have some under eye darkness, but not so much to cover, so in real life I feel like just a little bit of concealer looks very, very natural. So I like to spread that out with my fingers and then blend it a little bit with the sponge. And Sarah.exe has stopped running. I'm contemplating my life choices. Okay, next up is the Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge. Now this is in the color Powder Pink. I love this product for so many years, and I just use that on my finger. I put one finger in there. Now I'm not a makeup artist, so these are just my own personal products. And I start by applying that directly below my eye. I really like the look of that. I feel like it's very, very youthful, as opposed to that very Instagrammable kind of snatched look. I like a very natural look. So I go across the nose with that. And now we have the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. Now this is as good as everybody says it is, and I have the mini version in the light beige color. I'll put the exact color in the description box. And I just like to apply that with the mini puff that it comes with. I'm just going to apply a little bit more because I'm feeling a bit dewy with the two sunscreens layered on there. And now we are ready for one of my favorite blushes by Hourglass, and this is in the color Mood Exposure. And I'm just putting that directly over where I put the Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge. And again, I like to go up around the temples and across the nose, tiny bit on the chin. I just find that that is really, really natural and where I would naturally flush myself. Now this is the Terracotta Light Bronzer in the color Medium Cool. That's the number 3. And I saw a very famous makeup artist use this on Instagram. Her name is Makeup by Nikki LaRose. I will link her in the description box as well. And I was really inspired to buy this also by the makeup artist Nina Park, who used that on Brie Larson at the SAG Awards earlier this year. Next up, we have the Hourglass Diffused powder. Now, I'm just gonna, again, take that on my finger for a very, very light application because I have very dry under eyes. However, I do tend to crease right in the very, very corner of the eye, so I need to apply a little bit more powder. Next up, we have the NYX Thick It Stick It Brow Pomade, I believe is what they refer to it as. And this looks super natural. This is in the color Cool Ash Brown. And basically all I do here is brush them up, and we're looking pretty good so far. Now this is the Chanel Contour, I guess it's just a cream eyeshadow, and it's in the color Claire. I will link it down below. Now, because I have very deep set hooded eyes, I just apply that all over the eye and all the way almost up to the brow, and just blend it with my fingers. I can't believe more people don't talk about this product because it is so easy to use, creamy, easy to blend, wonderful to use product. I have a very easy time with that. Next up, we have the Kevyn Aucoin. This is the contour powder in light. I've owned this for so long. Again, I just take this on my finger and I'm setting that shadow stick just with this powder, because as you might notice here, the shadow stick tends to oxidize if you have oily eyelids like me. So I absolutely must set that with a powder. Now it's time to clean up a bit with these Muji Q-tips, which are absolutely a dream if you like makeup. They are wonderful to use because they're so fine tipped. Now here we have a Catrice eyeshadow, which is like a sparkly beige, and just putting a tissue underneath my eye to prevent the glitter fallout. I apply that with my finger directly to the lid. And now I take that almost up to the brow because, again, when my eyes are open, you can't see anything, but I'm so impressed with it. I love this color, and it's just stunning and so subtle, but goes really well with a daytime look. Now I'm putting the powder a bit on the lower lid and also a bit into the crease. I wanted to add a little bit more contour there. Next up we have NARS, and this is in the color Bali. This is an eyeshadow. I think that this is discontinued as well. This is a Bobbi Brown eye smudge brush, and I take the product on the brush and then kind of dab it off on my hand a bit like that before applying it to the lash line. This just adds a really bit of subtle definition to the eye. I find that it's really nice just to have a bit of definition, but because my eyes are so hooded and you can't really see too much when they're open, I don't really like to put a lot of eyeliner, so just a bit of subtle eyeshadow can really help. Now this is the Bobbi Brown eye smudge brush. It's just a very fine tipped dome brush for the crease work or for blending out finer line work. Now I really like to use that in my crease just because, again, lack of lid space. So a really kind of fine tipped smudge brush is perfect. So I'm just adding that NARS Bali again onto the other side here. I love that subtle definition. And as well, I'm going to take whatever's left on the brush just underneath the eye there and then blend that with my finger. As you can tell, I don't really like to use that many brushes, but I really like to utilize fingers and sponges primarily. Now we're going to take the Hourglass strobe lighting powder in, I believe it's incandescent, and I'm taking that on a very fine tipped MAC brush. I will leave the number down below, and I bring that highlighter all the way through on the bottom to the middle of the eye. I find that look to be so pretty right now. And as well, put a little bit underneath the brow just for a little bit of definition and blending at the top there. So here is one of my favorite all-time products, Laura Mercier in Black Ebony. This is a cake eyeliner actually, and I don't know of any other brand that offers a product like this, and I'm using that with the Laura Mercier brush that goes with it. You just wet your brush a little bit and then you dip it directly into the pan, and I take a little bit off on my hand like that, and then I apply it to the lash line. This is not water lining. Yeah, this is not applied to the waterline, it's applied to the lash line. This is a technique called tight lining, and I absolutely love it with this brush and cake liner combo. I'm getting a little bit in also in the corner of the lid, just because I really like that elongated effect, which is currently all over social media. Now I can kind of stamp that product in the outer portion of the eyelid, just right along the lash line, and you can kind of see me look directly into the mirror and stamp it in the right place. I cannot express how easy this makes eyeliner for somebody with very, very hooded and deep set eyes. If you're somebody like me who struggles with that, this was a complete game changer product. Now I'm applying a little bit more of the sparkle, and I'm absolutely feeling that right now. Next, we have the Shiseido eyelash curler, which I kind of refer to as a medieval torture device for your eyes. And then following up with that with the YSL Fossil Waterproof in black. I've been using this mascara for quite a few years now, and I really love it, especially because it's great for definition. Oh, dang, I really got a little smudge there, but that's very typical. So anyway, I really love this mascara, and I give that a little brush also with a clean spoolie brush. This is great for definition, not so good for volumizing, but I find that it's perfect for a party or for the office, also fine. Again, cleaning up with the other side of that Muji Q-tip. So now I'm having a check in the mirror before moving on to lips. Now this is Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner. I think everybody should own this. It's just wonderful, it goes with every look. It's so easy to use. And I'm topping that off with a NARS matte lip balm. I'll again link the exact name and color in the description box, but it's number 1, it's the lightest. So pretty much done with the makeup. Oh, nope, just kidding. I forgot my highlighter. How could I do that? Going back in with the Hourglass highlighter, all over the tops of the cheekbones and then all the way up around the eye as well. And now this is one of my favorite products of all time. This is the Chanel Baume Essentiel, and this is in the color Sculpting. And I'm kind of doing like this Patrick Ta technique of a cream over a powder. I find that this gives such a beautiful glass skin effect, and this product on its own is amazing as well. Completely undetectable, but it just makes all the difference in the world, and it's wonderful to use. Here I'm just showing you a quick clip of the hair action because I really needed to give it a bit of a straighten, and I always find that bangs are really annoying to do. But when you have super fine hair like me, a straightener is absolutely necessary. Finally, we have the outfit for the party, which is an off-the-shoulder black top and a white skirt. Thanks so much for joining me on this Get Ready With Me. Let's have a final look at the makeup. I'm really, really pleased with it. Super simple, really, really nothing crazy. And then also the super elegant off-the-shoulder top and the white skirt and the Stuart Weitzman boots. So really can't go wrong with that. And now we are ready to head out. And so I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye!